Hi, my name is Jill Cruz, and I am a board certified nutritionist and a health coach. I discovered the Silva Method online through some YouTube advertisement, and there was some guy talking about this Jose Silva. And he kept talking about Jose Silva, but he wanted me to go and look at his program. And I thought, let me look up Jose Silva first before I go buy the product that's sold by somebody who's not Jose Silva. And I found the Silva method. I purchased the online course and I started doing it on my own. And it was great. I mean, the first time I did the relaxation exercises, I suddenly felt more relaxed than I had felt in a long time. And so I kept doing it more and more and more. And around that time, a month or two later, my dad got really sick. And that was a big, very stressful time for me. I was flying back and forth from New York to Nashville, and I was getting more and more stressed out. I kept doing the long relax meditation, which is like the signature meditation in the program. And I think it helped a lot. But I still was so stressed out that I was grinding my teeth a lot, to the point where I actually lost one of my fillings because I was grinding my teeth so much that it just ground it out of my tooth. And actually, I went to do the in-person Silva training in Connecticut with Ken Coscia. And a week before that, I had to have the filling replaced with a crown. So that's how stressed out I was when I walked into the in-person training. And I signed up for the 4-day live in-person training. I wanted to be in the room and feel the energy. And when we walked in the room, Ken, one of the first things that Ken said was, the way that you showed up today is the way that you show up in life. And he repeated that several times. And I wrote it down and I said, how did I show up today? And how I showed up was that I had, even though the training started at 8:30, I had gotten up at 6 to do all the things that I had to do, get in the exercise and the work and everything. And I was frazzled when I walked into the room. And as the training progressed, I felt myself becoming more and more relaxed. And even though the online meditations and everything were helpful, it just really doesn't compare to being in that room and really getting that concentrated experience with other people. And I definitely achieved a level of relaxation in those 4 days that I never thought was possible. So I really walked out of that training a different person. And I had set goals for myself for how I wanted to change my life. And a couple of the things that I wanted to change was I wanted to make more money. My business is actually not doing very well. I wanted to feel more peaceful and relaxed on a consistent daily basis. I wanted to have more clarity in my professional life. And I felt that, what Ken said about how you show up today is how you show up in life, was that I was constantly overcommitting, just doing too much, just being too busy, having to rush here, rush there. And I just had a feeling that that wasn't so good for my physical health and my emotional health. So I set up some goals and, I did the work. Ken gave us some suggestions. Look, do a little bit of meditation in the morning, a little bit of meditation at night. I followed those suggestions. I did the dynamic meditations, and I found that I was changing my life. I appreciate the Silva method. I appreciate what Ken offers, but it's really about me doing the work and making that commitment to achieve a state of being that I really desired. And I had a long history. I've done law of attraction. I had done all these different manifestation, read all the books, did all the positive thinking and all of that stuff, but it wasn't sticking because I didn't have a specific tool to use. It was, okay, I'm just going to be positive. Well, you can't really just think your way into being positive. And I don't think you can think your way into being relaxed or successful either. I think the conscious mind is important, But what I think happened as I did the training and did the daily meditations in my normal life was that I was starting more and more to connect my unconscious mind with my conscious mind. And that was the magic. That was the magic that I was missing, was how to, yes, consciously, I want to feel relaxed. Consciously, I want to make more money. But if I don't tap into the inner mind, the sort of, I guess for me, it was sort of like the hidden mind, the unconscious mind, then I will constantly be creating barriers to my own success. Not consciously doing it, not wanting to do it, but just doing it nevertheless. And so I think the meditation and the work helped me to, first of all, relax, calm down, stop being in that stress mode, stop feeling a lot of dread and misgivings about the day-to-day life, and just really calm down. And that opened up my creative mind. It opened up my intuition, and it allowed me to understand some of the underlying unconscious beliefs that I was having that were limiting my success and my moving forward. So now, so that was in May of 2023. It is now January 2024. And things have changed so much. I'm making a lot more money, which is kind of remarkable to me because I was trying really hard to do that before all of this, but somehow I just slowed down, I relaxed, and I just allowed things to happen. And so that's been a major positive shift. I understand my goals better in my business, what I want to do. So that was a major shift. And more than anything else is that I feel peaceful and relaxed every day. I'm more conscious in any given situation, which makes me feel more confident. When you walk into a situation and you're calm, cool, collected, you know who you are, you know what you want and why you're here, that gives you a different type of confidence, like a true inner kind of strength and power. And so that is how my life has changed, I believe. I just walk into situations with a different mindset, with a different feeling more grounded, peaceful, relaxed, confident, and powerful, really. So I have sounds in the background. I guess my email is agreeing with me about all of this. But I know saying it changed my life is just sounds so cliche, but it really has changed my life on such a fundamental level and how I feel every day, that I will be forever thankful that I discovered the Silva Method, that I met Ken and did the training in person. I highly recommend it. But what I don't recommend is that you just do it and then you go home and you go back to your normal life. That daily work, that commitment to taking care of yourself is essential. It's not just going to happen. But if you do the work, your life will definitely change for the better. I promise you. And that's all I have. Thank you so much for listening. And thank you, Ken, for everything.